Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readings by leonardtmunson.net. The weekly overview, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, from November the 13th to the 20th, 2025. This is a collective reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. We're going to talk about finances and money. Aries, your solar sun is in the 8th house. The 8th house is Scorpio. It deals with abundance, prosperity, infinity. It also deals with strength, success, intimacy, shared resources, death, and resurrection, rising from the ashes. Transformation, change, and secrets. So there's some secrets that's going on, Aries, about your money and finances. Someone is withholding information back from you that can enhance your finances, but because of jealousy. So you're uncovering these people and eliminating them. These are some people that you might have loaned money to. Some that might had a health issue, or they need some money to pay their insurance, or there was some hospitalization and they needed money from you. Some of you are getting a hard time getting this money back. And this is putting a strain on your finances. Now, Mercury is in Sagittarius retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct, what mistakes you made in your finances and money, and you're correcting them. Okay? So some of this have to do with a foreigner. Some have to do with higher education. Some have to do with gambling, taking risks. This is not the time to take risks right now. This is not the time to loan any money out. Okay? Now, Venus is in Sagittarius, so this complemented. So there's issues that is draining your finances through a love relationship, work, finances, possession, beauty, and luxury. Okay? So some of you want to move, but you don't have the money, so you have to save it. By saving, you're going to look at your finances, what you need to put away. Your energy level is high, so you're aggressive now in improving your finances. To make things work, you're setting boundaries and saying no and mean it. Some of you are going onto a budget and looking at your finances in a more stronger way than you had before. By reviewing your finances with Jupiter and Cancer retrograding, issues about home, family, security, issues about your roots, your foundation, and women in your life that you are spending finances on, and you're not getting anything in return. So you're reviewing that to let some of this go. Saturn is also retrograding. There's someone behind you that you have learned the lesson that you thought they was in your corner about finances. So this person could be trying to make you put money in questionable investments. You need to watch out for that. Now, Uranus had moved from Gemini into Taurus, and it's retrograding. So again, it faces finances. You're reviewing your finances. Anything to do with love that is draining you in your finances. Are you giving more and receiving less? Anything to do with work. Is work draining you? Are you not feeling you're getting the right money for your skills? Okay, possession. Some of you want to move and buy a second house, but your finances is in a state where you need to look at it in a better position. Some of your head been in the clouds, rainbow glasses, illusion, fantasy. There's been some deception, lies, brain fog. But now you see clearly in your finances, and this is bringing about a transformation and change how you look at finances. These are the lessons you're going to learn in this lifetime about your financial stability. Anything to do with share resources, you're questioning that. You don't want to be the victim anymore. You don't want to be in the scarcity mindset or the wounded warrior. You want to be the survivor in abundance. Okay, Aries? Leo, your solar sun is in the 4th house. The 4th house represents Cancer, it represents feelings, emotion. It represents your intuition. It represents your roots, your family, your home, security, and women in your life. And also represents using your intuition to bring things forward. You were not doing that. Also, there's some issues here about finance that's connected with something of the health, work, or service that you render to other people. So you're looking at that too. Now we have Mercury in Sagittarius retrograding. When a planet's retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct. So you're reviewing by communication internally with yourself what the mistakes you made when the planet was going direct that has to do with your finances and correcting them. Venus in Sagittarius too. Again, your finances connected with a relationship, work, possession, beauty, and luxury. You're looking at this, okay? You're putting your energy into stop gambling. Stop taking unnecessary risks. So this is not a time for you to take any risks until Mercury goes direct. Okay? Because opportunity for expansion, growth, abundance, miracles, wealth, and karma is coming in. So you got to choose the right new opportunity for your finances. You got to look at the big picture. What are you going to invest in to improve your finances for it to grow, Leo? And Jupiter is also retrograding in Cancer, so that affects anything to do with home, family, security, and women. All right? Saturn is retrograding in Pisces. Someone that you thought was there for you was sabotaging your finances. You were telling them what you was going to do, and they were blocking it in every move. So this was a secret enemy, and that's being exposed. Uranus is moving from Gemini into Taurus, but it's retrograding. So again, it's affecting your a relationship, finances, work, possession, luxury, and beauty. We also have Neptune in Pisces. So there's been some illusion, fantasy, head in the clouds, not listening to your intuition and your finances. And this puts you into the situation that you're in now. Illusion, brain fog, deception. But you're seeing the truth now. And this is bringing about transformation and change in your finances. Anything to do with share resources, you're reviewing that. You're going to hold back. Because if they're not adding, you're not adding either. These are the lessons you need to learn in this lifetime with the North Node in Pisces. Okay? And you're not going to be the wounded warrior. You're not going to be the scapegoat. So you're coming out that scarcity mindset and moving into abundance and survival mindset. Sagittarius, your solar sun is in the 12th house, letting go, releasing, ending. So whatever finances problems you've been had that's been blocked is being removed. With the sun in Scorpio, abundance, prosperity, infinity, success, strength, intimacy, shared resources, death, and resurrection rising from the ashes. Transformation and change. So you're looking at your finances in a new way. Okay? Okay. Something to do with health, work, and service. So if you want to expand in those areas, you need to expand it. But you need to do the right work. Mercury in Sagittarius, you're Sagittarius retrograding. You're reviewing your whole financial picture. And whatever mistakes you made, Sag, you're removing them. Venus in Sag. So this mistakes have to do with a love relationship, money, work, possession, luxury, and beauty. Okay, you're taking your energy and driving towards the things you need to do. So you might be taking some risks in competition and gambling. Okay, Jupiter in Cancer is also retrograding. So you're reviewing anything that has to do with money that's connected with your roots, your family, your home, your foundation, women issues in your life. Okay? Saturn is also retrograding in Pisces. Someone that you thought was your friend has been backstabbing you in your finances. Also, again, is deal with love, money, work, possession, finances, luxury, and beauty. Okay, a lot of changes. The illusion, getting head up the clouds.